Hi, this is Nicki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of your higher selves that are helping us on this journey back to unconditional love. Love of the journey, love of each other, and definitely back to our one true divine loves and back to the soul groups that are helping each other on this journey. And so I do divine love healing, and I connect to your souls, get you the messages that your souls want you to know to keep you on your highest path. I also do a crystal grid which uses holy fire, Reiki, and rose quartz. And it's all based around the forest lovers. And when you meditate with your rose quartz, this is the piece of rose quartz you get, it basically sends unconditional love out to your twin, balances the energies, and raises love and light on the planet. So you are doing your bit to anchor in unconditional love, to change your life and everything around you. And so this is why these messages are so brilliant, because they are driven by every single person that's joining in, that's joined the crystal grid, that is helping each other on this journey. Now, again, more and more amazing messages. So anyway, if you want to join the crystal grid or come to me for healing, then please do. All details are in the link. And so this was sent to me overnight because yesterday we had the goat again. Now, somebody sent me this because they were like, did you see Beyonce had posted, Beyonce is having twins. Beyonce has also been a message because somebody, at the same time when Beyonce was announced that she was having twins, somebody had sent me a note around Bay. And I knew that Beyonce's nickname was Bay. So I researched then what Bay means. So I'm just going to tell it to you because, again, this is a little note from your divine love to let you know how they feel about you. So it says, the name of the most amazing girl that you'll ever meet. With her, you get everything. A mixture of both beauty and an amazing personality. Something rare to find nowadays. Something that's kind and caring, smart, funny, good sense of humour, fun, and easy to be around. Mysterious in some ways, shy yet outgoing, and sometimes dorky. It's not hard at all to fall in love with this girl, both as a friend and a lover. When you hold her hand or wrap your arms around her, you'll never want to let go. She is a blessing in the lives of all those that are privileged to have her in her life. She makes you do things that you've never done before. If you're lucky enough to have her, you should never let her go. She is just that amazing and should be cherished. Bea is amazing. I've never met a girl like Bea before. There you go. Well, how amazing is that? Because, again, these messages, this is why these messages are so great that they have to come out. Yesterday was the message around the goat and the fact that you can do it and you always have success. And then this comes through. And the other thing that I've just realised is that it links to Arthur here. Now, the other part of the message that I was going to do today was all about my trip to Glastonbury. And I was going to, because somebody sent me, again from the grid, sent me a link around King Arthur and Guinevere, and that they were basically twin flames, basically. And all of Glastonbury is sort of like, I actually saw their grave, the Guinevere grave. So I was like, oh my God. So I'm just going to go through some of the things that I saw at Glastonbury and some more incredible signs and messages that the universe are bringing to us to let us know that we are most definitely on the right path. So the first thing is, I saw a tree house in the shop. I see lots of tree houses in people's healings. What I also had this morning, the people that are staying with me, I run a B&B. The lady that's staying with me starts talking about a tree house place in Thailand. So, and she said, you can be Tinkerbell and be like a fairy in the woods. So I was like, oh my God, I need to come and check. So I'm scrolling down. This place looks incredible. They basically have tree houses up in the hills and in the trees. Now, when I'm looking at it, what I notice is I've been saying about a series called Once Upon a Time. And the Once Upon a Time series is all about people having to basically in their present life go back and fix karma from their past life. And so when I'm scrolling down through this magical treehouse place, it says, we will take you on a journey that is centuries old and begins with once upon a time. So I was just like, oh my God, this is just, and look, there are these like incredible tree huts in the mountains. So just absolutely absolutely amazing. So more and more, you know, I mean, there's just these confirmations are so amazing to get. So basically, yeah, the first thing I saw is the tree house, and this was in the shop. This was in a shop window. Straight after that, the shop was surrounded by gold stars, absolutely everywhere. Gold stars, obviously the gold star energy, blue for Archangel Michael. The next window to that, this was actually a fox, so you can't really see it very clear, but there's a fox in a cape, there is a badger, and there's also some elephants that you're going to see now. So elephants were in the bottom of the shop window. So the elephants are a sign of prosperity, wealth, and longevity, right? So I then carry on, and there is this amazing, amazing crystal called the Spear of Destiny. The Spear of Destiny, and when I'm looking at it, it starts to change colour. It goes from red and then it changes to green. Now green is obviously the heart chakra, and it's healing, and it's basically everything, you know, the healing lights. And also I think it was, I had very strongly the Archangel Gabriel, I think it was Gabriel that was around me. So again, a really, you know, I was just a perfect connection again. The next thing was, I go into the abbey, and there was a tree plan that you could actually adopt a tree. Now, the great thing about this is a list of all of the names of the people that have adopted the different types of trees. The most common name of people adopting a tree was, of course, the name David. Now, David is Star of David, Divine Feminine, Divine Union, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Divine Union. It also means beloved. It also means hope and faith. So on here, there were like the most prominent name was David. I then took the close-ups because I was like, okay, I need to research the trees that are by them. So there was like, of all of the names, there was, you know, the most popular, David Williams, David Morgan, there was hang on, that's the same one. There was like loads, it was just so bonkers. David Armstrong, there was just crazy, like of everything, there was all of these Davids in one place. So these are the names, and I've got the trees, so I'll have to do some videos on what the tree meanings were. When I walk into the abbey, it says this sign, which is about living together in unity. I then was walking out, and this is where I'd seen the sign about the ducks, right? So where it said, where have the ducks gone? Then I look on the notice board, which was next door to that, and on the notice board, I don't know whether you can see this, but the first thing that I see is that this is a rhinoceros, right? I'd started seeing rhinos just a few days before that all the time. So the rhino is here, and the tiger is down at the bottom. So in each of the top corners, the top corner and the bottom corner, there was the rhino and the tiger, which immediately drew my eye to it. Then after that, I went into the abbey, and there I lit 2 candles and placed the daffodil there. The daffodil is basically the sign of, you know, after a spring, no matter how harsh the winter is, the daffodil will always bloom again. And I lit 2 candles. In the abbey, there were 2 matching matchboxes with the sign of the ships on. Okay, I then went into another shop, and they gave me the Magic of the Trees book. This was a book that she said that basically she'd only just put it out there, and she said to me that this book was obviously meant for you. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, baby, you have absolutely no idea how much that's true. Okay, so this is it. So the reason why these messages all go on one to the other is somebody from the grid sent to me this. So she says, the abbey you are at appears to have some twin history. Arthur's wife, King Arthur, also had a tomb there. Arthur was not her twin though, so Lancelot was. And then she says, in the French chivalric romances, Guinevere is the daughter of King Leodegrance. I was entrusted with the Round Table. Right, so all about Lancelot, Guinevere, and the Round Table, and also information around Arthur going off to France, and basically having the link to Avalon. Now, she also has a reference then to the rhino, because she then says this morning, this could be an amazing message if I can sort out what this symbol means. Maybe someone in the soul group has insight. I found the symbol. It's in a cave in France. The paintings are believed to be over 30,000 years old, which would put them around when Atlantis was destroyed. One of the animals painted in this cave is a rhino. The link I provide shows the symbol above the horse and circled. So I'm going to put all of this information into the description box, because if anyone does have any insight or wants to, you know, send me a note and have a look at this and have some insight, then that would be great. Because basically the fact that she references the rhino, and in the abbey, that was something that I was particularly drawn to, because I had the rhino here, and the rhino has been coming through as a message recently as well. So not only that, the other thing about this, where the abbey was, I've been saying that I've been reading the book, The Magdalene Teachings, which I would highly, highly, highly recommend. Right, all about sacred sexual union, all about the coming together of the divine masculine, divine feminine, to actually use your sexual energy to create light and love, right? And this, when I'd go to the abbey, the actual address is on Magdalene Street. So I was like, shut up, this is just insane. Okay, so it's on Magdalene Street. The other thing is, I was drawn to it. So basically, in the place that I go to get my lottery tickets, where I got guided to go, on the side, I then noticed this, right? This is a camper van. I've always wanted to have a camper van and go traveling, and basically, you know, just go traveling and go experience life and just go everywhere. So then I see this. This is basically a mirror image, dub, mirrored either side. The names of the camper vans you would not believe. We have Miss Moneypenny, we have Honey, we've had Bees, we've had The Bond, we've had, well, obviously Sun we had the other day because of the Kuan Yin card. It was all about being enveloped and engrossed in the sun. And we have had Poppy. All of these, again, have been references to different messages that we've had. And it all comes back into one exact mirror image camper van camper van brochure. The other thing is, I have just received this through my front door. It is Fox, and it also has Jack on it. Jack, which is the message for this morning. Jack and Rose in the Titanic, you know, they were twin flames. And this has Fox on it. It is a brochure for a play, basically, but it's the fact that it had the fox on it again. So you know what, we go full circle with this, because honestly, the fact that this actual camper van brochure as well has